What's your name, man?
My name is Jamie.
Jamie, are you originally from New York City?
I'm not originally from New York City. It's pretty much been my home base for the last 15 years. I travel a lot.
Where were you born and raised?
Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin. I used to live in Wisconsin for 6 years, over closer to Milwaukee, over towards East Troy.
I've lived in Milwaukee as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a Midwesterner. You're a Midwesterner.
Yes.
You got some wild tattoos, man. You got what? It's on your face, some around your eye, on your cheek. It looks like tree branches.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it is.
You kind of grimaced when I said that. Do you wish you hadn't done it or something?
No, not at all.
When'd you get them?
First one, I got my forehead done about, about 9 years ago now.
Your sign says, hard times, hungry and broke. Low on dog food.
Yes.
You love your dog.
Oh, yes.
When'd your dog come into your life? It looks like maybe a pit bull.
He's half pit bull, yeah. He came into my life 13 years ago.
13?
Yeah.
Is he a puppy then?
I've had him since day one. Actually, he'll be 13 on the 13th of September. Will be his golden birthday.
How'd you end up in New York City?
I was in a band and we played, when I was very young, this band called Old Skull.
Old Skull, I remember. You guys were a kid band. You had a song. I heard it when I lived in Florida on rock radio. You were billed as the world's youngest punk band.
Exactly.
You were in Old Skull.
I was in Old Skull.
What did you play?
I played on the first album, I played percussion and keyboards, and on the second album, I played bass.
Were you guys signed to a major label?
We're on Restless Records, which, you know, they had a few big bands. They had Slayer for an album, DRI for an album.
It was a starting point, a good indie label.
Yeah.
Now, how old were you at the time?
I was 9 at the time.
What do you want to be?
I don't know.
We loved it all, man. You know, it's like, I don't know, the whole glamour thing of it, you know, whatever.
Suddenly.
What's some of the stuff you did? Did you open for some big bands?
Oh, yeah, we opened for a lot of big bands.
Drop some names.
Well, we opened for Guar. Let's see, Sonic Youth.
Did your parents travel with you?
Oh, yeah.
So you're just 9 years old when this is happening, 10 years old, right around in there.
Yeah, right.
It had to be quite something. Did you think it would just always be like that after that?
No, it started falling apart, and I don't know.
Did the parents interfere?
No, not really. I mean, like there was issues with the parents breaking up and like that. Yeah, I mean, maybe it interfered a little bit. There's just a lot of different transitional things going on in everyone's life at that time. So it just all kind of fell apart.
Then what did you do? All of a sudden you're just a kid ready to go to high school or something?
I went to high school for about, I was in 9th grade for about 4 months. I was a freshman, and then decided, what the I'm not learning anything here. I don't want to be here, and I'd rather go travel and explore, if there's...
Did you still want to be in bands at this point?
Oh yeah, I've been in and out of a lot of bands by this point,
But none that could match the popularity of Old Skull or that level of notoriety?
No, just haven't gone to that height yet.
Places, bringing me down. Lost no traces of my hometown now.
Sure, I would, I would definitely go to that height again.
I guess I have to ask you, man. I'm trying to connect the dots here. How did you go from that to being on 6th Avenue here, asking for change? No shame in it. There's a lot of homeless people right now. These are hard times.
Well, man, let's see.
Did some drugs come into play or something?
Well, yeah. Okay. Short. We went. Both, my brother and I were in a band, and, he went traveling as well as I did, and, and then, our mom died. She got killed in a train wreck, and,
how old were you then?
I was 15 then.
That had to be devastating.
Yeah, it was, and, my brother was probably 16.
Where was Dad? Was he still with you then?
What's that?
Was he still together with your mom at that point?
No, they'd divorced when I was about 8 years old.
Right when the band was starting to happen?
Yeah, right when we were getting, right around the time we went to Japan. Whatever. What we're talking about here now?
We were talking about the drug angle. How you got off track?
Yeah, and then.
Are you an addict?
I'll get to that. Our mom dying, kind of. Yeah, just kind of learn how to trying to cope with that. Drugs,
The pain of it?
Yeah, it gives you a good sense of feeling in it.
What were you using at that time?
What's that?
What were you using at the time?
Heroin, it gives you, I guess it gives you definitely a false sense of comfort, and
blocked out the pain for a while.
Yeah, and it numbs you, and you realize how up it gets you into a big trap, and
hard to get out.
It's very hard to get out.
Are you clean now, or are you still using?
On and off for years. I'm on methadone right now, and
you make meetings and stuff?
Soon, what's that?
You go to meetings?
No, I don't deal with those. All they talk about is God and.
Hey man, I don't want to stop you from swearing, but every time you do,
sorry.
I have to edit it.
Yeah.
I don't really care, but I have to edit it.
But yeah, all they talk about is God, and I'm not down with that. All they in their group. Wait for Mr. Ambulance to go by there. Who needs drugs and alcohol when there's God, nicotine, eBay, and Walmart, you know, and I don't. So this is why I'm going to this meeting to talk about Walmart and eBay and God and, you know, drink coffee and cigarettes are cool, you know, but.
So here you are in New York City.
Yep.
You got strung out on heroin.
Yep.
And did music bring you to the city?
Yes, definitely did. I've been in a few projects that, you know, one of them put out a CD. That band was called Apox. We put out a CD, made 2,000 copies, did one tour, and that's really when I went downhill, was after that tour. I kinda...
Did you get a little money in your pocket?
No, that's when I actually got the money from my mom's death. I don't know, she had some, we definitely weren't rich people and didn't make really any money off the old skull thing. So, you know, I don't know how, somehow she had some insurance things, life insurance things set up, and she was only like 38, you know, so getting a big chunk of money and spending it all on heroin and cocaine,
and here you are.
And here I am.
Homeless. People that don't have homes. Look in their eyes. I see sadness. Homeless. They don't have enough money to pay the rent. Because they don't have good jobs.
What are you going to do, man? You have a plan? Trying to get straight?
I am. I'm trying to get straight.
Do you feel like you mean it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've been in and out of this for years now, and I know what's bullshit. I'm sorry. I know what's lying to myself and what's being truthful to myself.
Do you have any friends that aren't drug friends?
Yeah, most of my friends aren't drug friends. I try and not have.
Not that a drug friend can't be a real friend, but you know what I mean.
Right. I mean, yeah, I have a lot of drug friends, but I honestly prefer hanging out with my non-drug friends, you know, and
what about family? Any family left?
My brother, who's doing, he was on drugs. He did this, you know, we both went the same path for a while, and he ended up going to jail for a little while, and that's how he got clean.
Does he know about your situation here?
Yeah. He's doing pretty good for himself now, I guess.
How old are you?
I'll be 30 in November.
30.
What's your dream now?
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. The dream now is to, well, I want to get a place. There's these apparently real crappy rooms you can rent for for $125 a week, you know, and you got the shared bathroom and the shared kitchen, and I guess I'll try end up in one of those for the winter, you know. You know, New York's been my home base for the last 15 years. I've been squatting, you know. Honestly, if I could go back, I would, I don't know, man, I think schools are probably different today than they are when I was going to them. So I would probably say, you know, finish, you know, school, you know, and I wish I would have done it, honestly, but you know, you live and learn, and I have no regrets, you know, only learning experiences.
What's your final message of peace and love to the world, man?
Oh, man, you don't gotta screw people over to survive.
Thanks for your time today, man, and all the best to you.
Yeah, no problem.
That's Jamie from Old Skull, the kid punk sensation that enjoyed their 15 minutes of fame back in the late 80s. And then tragedy, his mom dying when he was 15. His dad, also a musician, dying at age 46 after 10 years of panhandling and homelessness. And now Jamie himself, for now, on the streets. Ironic that Old Skull's most famous song should have been called Homeless.
Ronald Reagan.